So you have these self-aware narcissists who are explaining to people what gaslighting is as they're gaslighting. Like, holy fuck, they're gaslighting you, explaining the gaslighting. Because they're basically saying, see, this is what it is, but I've been in therapy for 5 or 6 years, so I'm just showing you what it is, giving
Yeah.
you to the impression. Now, they may not have outright said, I am healthy, I am recovered, but they lead you through their word salad and mind fucking to believe that they have recovered, that they are in remission, or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Or that they give a fuck about you. These people don't give a fuck about you. And they'll be like, yeah, we don't give a fuck about you. And you're like, I'm going to listen to everything they tell me. I'm like, why? Why don't you find someone that cares about you? Haven't you already been through enough abuse? Haven't you already been through enough people exploiting you? Don't you want to get support and help from somebody who actually does give a fuck about you, and not someone who's just getting supply off of you and really could care less about whether you heal or not? Because there are some, at least one that I've heard on TikTok, that does claim that they're recovering or that they have healed. And, I mean, if that's the case, then I highly doubt NPD was the accurate diagnosis, or they're just lying. But NPD doesn't magically change, not with a couple years of therapy, not with 5 years of therapy. It usually takes people with cluster B personality disorders about 10 years before they realize that they're in therapy for something. Like, these are people that if they're going to engage in therapy, which is NPD is not, like, if they end up there, and they do in my world because I work in criminal justice, so they get court mandated to see me, they don't make any fucking progress on the NPD. I might get them to, engage in different behaviors, not, abusing alcohol or drugs, or, not hurting people in X, Y, and Z way, but I'm not going to be able to build empathy out of nothing. You just don't do that. You can teach the concept of empathy, but you can't build that inside a person that by definition just doesn't fucking have it. So